What? They nerfed everything in this new patch? Oh my gosh, what? No one's ever going to be able to kill Uber Lilith anymore. Well, actually, they didn't catch everything in the crazy nerf storm of 2023. There's actually some builds that made it through essentially unscathed and still slap her right down. So I'm going through today the 3 most powerful ones that I've seen anyways that can so easily take Uber Lilith out. You're going to be shocked. You can go ahead and copy these and pretty much make them up for season 1 if you're looking to take out Uber Lilith yourself. Very first one here brought to you by Rob, but actually I think this video was sent to him by one of his viewers right after the patch drop using his Tornado Shred Druid. Now he's slapping away here with the tornadoes, but the tornadoes are actually werewolf skills, so since the werewolf skills apply poison damage, now that's how that works. So he's hitting a crazy number of tornadoes, stacking up the poison, stacking. He goes away, one-shots Lilith with this shred build, and if you watch this right here in just a second, he goes frame by frame, and you'll see this singular hit with shred because of the way the poison stacks. He hits for 95 million damage right here. Kapow! 95 million, holy smokes. Now that knocks her down for the count for the first wave. It ends up taking what they said about 40 seconds because a lot of it is just waiting around for the times when you actually can't attack her, when she goes through the different parts where pieces of the platform fall here, they fall there. There's a few different little attacks and different waves that come across and hit you, but after that stuff gets out of the way, he eventually easily just finishes her right off. It's really no problem. This build's absolutely bananas, and I will try to find and put a link in the description to each one of these 3 builds to show you exactly how you can put it together as well if you want to in Season 1 to slap down Uber Lilith. Next up is another video brought to you straight from Rob. This is actually him playing directly after the patch dropped, and you kind of thought that this Bone Spear Necro was going to get nerfed into the ground from the patch, right? Well, it didn't quite get nerfed all the way to the ground, apparently, because it now is still dang it good going after Uber Lilith. Now, I don't know exactly the kill speed that it was before. I bet it was a little bit faster, but it's still doing a crazy large amount of damage and is really handling Uber Lilith here, the Echo of Lilith, with absolutely no problem, it appears. Now, I honestly don't have hardly any experience with the Necromancer personally, but I believe that there's an aspect that causes the Bone Spears to ricochet back, or whatever it's called, in order to deal all of that damage. But it still is obviously working very, very well in whatever they did to it to make it slightly less stronger. Didn't quite get all the way there. So you can see this kill is pretty darn simple. Not quite as fast as that Druid one, but still really works really good. And once again, I will try to find the build guide for this particular video and put a link in the description. But if you think about trying this one, let me know down in the comments. It really does appear to work great. Next up is an Uber Lilith kill from Lucky Luciani right here. Absolute legend. But he's rocking the Twisted Blade Poison Imbue Rogue right here. And it was dang good before this patch, and it looks like it's still equally crazy, to be honest. Somehow Poison came out completely unscathed from this nerf storm of 2023. So you can see it's still working absolutely great, throwing down the traps, knocking Lilith down, taking the damage on one, bang. Once again, it's probably not quite as fast as that Druid, but it still is crazy fast. Very great build. Once again, I'll put the link to the build in the description so you can go ahead and build this up and give her a whirl, either before the season or after the season starts. Now, these are 3 epic Uber Lilith killers. If you know any of your own, please do put them down in the comment section. I would love to hear about other builds that absolutely slap down this ultimate pinnacle boss.